guys, welcome back to the Akrazia Late Night. I'm your host, Dylan, otherwise known as the Icy Muffin.
I'm Vulcan, also known as Owen.
I'm Yeti, also known as Victor. And today we have a guest with us. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Carson, also known as Elite Falcon Boss. I'm 19, been working at Starbucks for a year, second year of Cabrillo, and hating online classes.
Carson, talk to us. How's Starbucks?
How or what?
How's Starbucks?
Oh, Starbucks. Starbucks is good if you can handle talking to just a lot of people. Like, you don't necessarily have to be an extrovert, but you need that kind of energy, because, like, it just, like, really drains you at the end of the day. And it's a lot of, like, you know, the customer is always right, like, always having to remember that. It's hard sometimes, but I think it's nice overall.
Hey, can you make me a double shot chocolate caramel espresso? I know it's not on the menu.
Chocolate is called mocha, you fucking...
But I'm one of them.
Vanilla
I'm
ice.
one of them. Can I get a vanilla ice?
What do you guys actually all get at Starbucks?
Hot
I'm actually
chocolate.
curious. Wait, oh, and you get a soy chai?
I get a soy chai
latte?
latte. Sometimes
Soy
I do
chai
it over
latte.
ice. Sometimes I do it over, just regular, right?
Ice chai's so good. Ice
Yeah,
chai's
whenever you do ice though at Starbucks, you gotta get a size bigger because the ice takes up like half the space.
Or you say light ice,
or you can
too.
say...
But then
yeah,
it's not as cold.
light
Tell
I
them
like
to stick it in the freezer.
I like
Man.
I like it chilly.
ice. The freezer.
I always feel like I'm
Do y'all have a freezer?
disrespecting the barista because I say large instead of the actual names.
I say large too, just to
Yeah.
troll them.
I just say
Honestly, like,
medium.
before I worked there, I was always like, I can't remember your sizes, the medium one. And they're like, oh, grande. I'm like,
That's the one.
that's
yep.
the one.
Can you just fire them off now? Can you just like do it? Can you just say all of them?
What the... Yeah.
Yeah, hit what
Tall.
are the sizes?
Okay, so going small, medium, large, and extra large.
Y'all got an extra large?
Tall, grande.
Tentra.
Yeah, tall, grande, venti, and Trenta.
Trenta,
Trenta's
there
only
we
like
go.
the iced peach teas and stuff that you can get,
Oh yeah.
but like
I've asked
you
for a
can't
hot
do
chocolate
like
and
extra large
Trenta.
frappuccinos.
Oh god.
No extra large hot drinks. It's very specific.
What happened to you guys had like very small like shots almost like you get a shot of espresso like that kind of size. Like what happened to that? What do you know about that? That might have been old.
You can just do that still. I think everyone else just prefers like, you know, milk with their
But like I feel like
espresso,
there was
or,
a
like
there
steamed
was
milk,
like
so
a
it
tiny
becomes a
like
latte.
size. I may be losing this, but like
Oh yeah,
like
no,
it's like a
they were
secret
doing
menu
like
item or something.
when they were introducing the nitro cold brew, different from the cold brew. It like they gave you like tiny little cups that you could like hand out. Maybe that's what it was. That was like a year ago almost.
Yeah, I remember that. I went to
Yeah.
Starbucks in Monterey, and I was like, "What the hell is nitro cold brew?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's just energy drink and cold brew coffee." I'm like, "Why the
Yeah.
hell would I want that?"
Yeah.
Fun fact: you actually can't get the nitro cold brew in a size bigger than a grande, because it will
It'll kill
actually
you.
cause like health
wow.
problems. Yeah, well, not
Holy shit.
like kill you, but it can be very harmful to some people who like can't handle that much
We have
caffeine.
Starbucks secrets here. That's it. This is the inside scoop. Only
Yeah,
here.
can I get a Trenta
I got it all.
in nitro cold brew? Thank you. I want to die.
I'm about to
Yeah,
expose
when
Starbucks.
I talk to like hardcore Starbucks people and they're like, "Oh, so what do you get?" I'm like, "Oh, I just get a mocha frappuccino. That's it, all the time." They just look at me in disgust.
Dude,
Bro,
that's
I
so
just get a
great,
hot
though.
chocolate. I mean, come on, it's the hot chocolate's the most basic.
I go to 7-Eleven
No,
for
I'm
that.
basic.
Caramel
man. My
frappuccino's
soy
really
chai.
good.
What?
I just go to 7-Eleven for the hot chocolate.
The caramel frappuccino's super good.
The caramel frappuccino?
Mm-hmm.
The caramel frappuccino. Yeah.
Yeah, the caramel.
Caramel
Caramel's
frap.
whack.
That's what I get, besides the iced chai. But
Yeah.
yeah.
So pulling it back in, thank you guys for watching the second episode of the podcast. The reason we've been away is because of two of us have been moving houses. We're nice and settled now, but also the fires on the west coast. Some of us had to evacuate, but we're all safe now. our best goes out to all the people who are caught up in the fire right now and don't really have a place to go, and just anyone who's been experienced right now.
Yeah, the whole West Coast is on fire right now.
Yeah, no, I'm up here in Washington, and
Dude.
I moved from one fire to another, but thankfully this one's a bit farther from me. So, but yeah. So besides that, should we start with Song of the Week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Carson, what have you been listening to for this week?
Me, I actually took your recommendation from the last episode, real life stuff. Was clean. But I've been listening to Overtime by Cash Cash.
Oh, that's a classic,
That's a nice
dude.
one.
Good.
That was
It's
back
good.
in the days when
It's
I played
good. I know.
Minecraft Hunger Games. Holy crap.
Right?
What, you telling me you still don't?
No one plays anymore, bro. I'd destroy kids if they still played.
Bro, hop on the Mineplex, man.
I'm banned for like 2 years.
We got a while.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I think it might almost be over, actually.
Nice.
What the fuck did you do?
Nothing I can disclose.
Oh.
Moving on,
Here.
Yeti, what's your Song of the
Oh,
Week?
right.
I've been vibing to Welcome to the Party. It's Diplo, French Montana, Lil Pump,
Oh.
and
Yeah.
Xavier Ward. From the Deadpool song.
Deadpool vibes
yeah,
up in the
Deadpool
bitch.
vibes.
Yeah, have you seen Deadpool?
Yeah.
It's so... Oh.
This man, he's
Oh,
always talking about
yeah.
Deadpool.
Hey, can we get Ryan Reynolds on this podcast?
Honestly, bro, if you come on, I don't know what I'll do, bro.
Ryan Reynolds on this?
Yeah, third episode, we're unknown. We got like 14 subscribers. Nothing too
There is
serious.
a very small possibility that we have Ryan Reynolds on the third episode of this show.
Yeah, very small possibility.
Very small.
It's
but
possible. It's possible.
Possible.
All right, Owen, what have you been listening to?
Someday.
I've been listening to You Make Loving Fun by Fleetwood Mac. And I don't know if this is true, but a very interesting thing about this song is the Fleetwood Mac was a troubled band, and so you had several relationships in it. And so you had this couple, and they weren't very, good. And so You Make Loving Fun, the guy thought it was about him, but in reality, she was having an affair with another dude in the band, and it was written about that dude.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
It's a really good song.
Wow.
That's a yikes.
Yeah, no, it's a total vibe. That story may be completely wrong, but that was
Yikes.
yeah. No, it's a good song. You should check it out. What about you, Dylan?
I've been listening to My Ex's Best Friend by Machine Gun Kelly and Black Bear. I've been
Ooh,
enjoying
that's
that
a
one for a
vibe.
while. Yeah. Machine Gun
Yeah.
Kelly and Black Bear stuff is good. I like that
Honestly.
shit. Especially with the other ones with Trippy Red are good too.
What, the Black Bear or the Machine Gun Kelly?
Machine Gun Kelly and Black Bear and Trippy Red separate. They don't do a song together,
yeah.
sadly. Actually,
Yeah,
they do. No Service in the Hills. Sorry.
Yeah,
That is one
Oh,
where they
for
all
real?
do it together.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I told these guys, but I've been really enjoying Machine Gun Kelly's
Machine Gun Jelly.
sort of punk. I wouldn't call it a phase, but his punk kind of music.
Yeah, the
So,
punk's
like,
good. He's bringing
yeah.
that back.
So good.
My Ex's Best
It's
Friend,
really good.
Bloody Valentine, and the other songs that he's done, bro. Those crazy, man. Like, he's bringing back punk. I'm so excited for some of the stuff he has to do. I think he has a new album coming out
Agreed.
soon or something. So.
Oh, really?
I'm super excited. So today we're talking about video games. So I think we're going to open up with Carson here, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's
So-
fine by me.
Sure.
The first question that we have today is sort of, how did you get into video gaming, and sort of what was the first video game that you really, I guess, prominently played or owned?
Yeah, okay. So, for me, I was, and mostly still am now, a Nintendo fan. So, my first console was the Wii. Or actually, it might have been the a DS, the original. That was definitely my first handheld, but I think I had both at the same time. But the Wii wasn't actually for me. I was maybe at around like 6 years old, 6 or 7, and my dad had actually gotten the Wii for himself. And I think we only had a few games. I don't even remember the other ones. But the first game I played on that was The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, the
Oh, for
Wii
real?
version of the game. Yeah.
That was such
And
a
like
good
I
game.
remember I remember walking around like the first town, and cuz like I was so young. Like I was just so like fascinated.
Not to be disrespectful, but like, what is that game about, my man? I never really got into it.
Yeah, the A Legend of Zelda is not as popular, but probably like top 3 Nintendo mascots, I think. Link and the A Legend of Zelda next to Mario.
Mm.
Um and like Pokemon, I think I'd say. Um but A Legend of Zelda is just um uh world exploring, dungeon crawling. Um there's a lot, well, not a lot. There's a good amount of like lore to every story. And like if you really wanted to get into it, there's a lot to kind of like learn about. It's a very um, fantasy type world, um, and it's got a lot of lore
Mm.
based around that. But it's super fun. Highly recommend.
Yeah, I remember playing the game that you're talking about, and me and my sister would always fight over who got to play it. Yeah.
I still do that with my brother.
No, I mean, I never finished it, but I think my sister did or something. But you know, it was we always fought over
Oh
that
yeah.
and the Animal Crossing on the Wii, because they were single
Animal
player or
Crossing was a
something, and
classic.
so you know it would always be. Bro, I remember the arguments, like they were vicious. It was tough, man.
Sibling friendship over.
Yeah. Is there anything more you want to say about that?
I think that was pretty much it. And then my first DS game was the new Super Mario Brothers on the DS, and then I think Mario Kart DS. But those were like the 2 I owned at that age.
Yo, Mario Kart DS was dope, man. That
And
was
the music
the first
brings
Mario
back
Kart
the
that
feels.
introduced. Yeah, it's the first one that introduced multiplayer.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think so. Like
Like
online
internet multiplayer? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be because the DS. Whoa, that's
It also had
weird.
those sick boss battles that you could do.
Yeah.
Bro, can we bring those back? Honestly, I will buy Nintendo.
Mario
I will
Kart boss
buy
battles. I'm down.
Reggie. I will buy the new Mario Kart. If
Reggie,
you,
come back to us, please.
Yeah, please. We need your guidance now more than ever. Yeti, what about you? What brought you into gaming? What was one of your first games?
See, I'm trying to put it together, the timeline, because I don't really remember.
Mhm.
It was either the PSP or the PlayStation 2. Uh, I think it was the PSP though. Okay, if it
Yeah.
was the PSP, then it was a little Ben 10 game that my parents got me. That's where it goes back to.
Nice.
And I even tried to emulate that game a little minute ago. Um, but it was on the PSP. I had a Ben 10 game. As that's where it started. I'm pretty sure. If not, if it was on the
Yeah.
PlayStation 2, it was a Shrek game. It was Shrek 2, I believe.
Bro, you just unlocked a massive memory for me. What the hell? I used to play PSP so much back in the day. I played like Medal of Honor and shit.
Some
Yeah.
dude ended up giving me I think it was Assassin? I don't even know. It was sort of
Assassin's
like
Creed.
Assassin's Creed. You just like kill people. That was my first introduction to killing people in games.
Oh,
It was
okay.
pretty cool.
How old were you?
Too young, not old enough to play that game, but yeah, not legally
Okay.
at least, but yeah.
Did you
Did I what?
fuck, what was I gonna say?
Something.
I can't remember what I was gonna say. But the PSP library, well, not library, but the PSP in general was just such a great console. I mean, like,
Yeah.
you know, the nearest rival is the DS. I don't know what the
Yeah,
age,
I
what
mean,
the age, but you know, it's back of the car.
Mhm.
yeah,
You
you
know,
don't
and
really
Yeah.
think about it, but like the PSP was kind of revolutionary almost. Like playing like AAA games, like actual AAA games on a portable device was like
That's
it still
true.
doesn't happen. Like
yeah.
the laptop's the next best thing, or the Razr phone, I guess.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the DS,
Oh,
like,
Clash of Clans.
it the DS, like, it had a good game
Clash of
library, but I wouldn't necessarily call those like crazy games. They were Nintendo games, and they are really good games, but they weren't just like WoW games.
Yeah.
I mean, you had Pokemon, you had these great titles, and they were great games, but they weren't WoW games. The PSP and the PS Vita had some great games. I mean, you had Metal Gear Solid Peace
PS
Walker
Vita.
on the Vita, which was just insane.
Bro, did any of you guys have the V Smile?
The what?
I don't know if there's like some kid's
Dude,
ass
yes!
Yeah. You play
Yeah.
fucking what was
You
it,
just
Curious
unlocked a
George or
memory
some
for
shit?
me. Oh my god, I had like
No,
a
Winnie the Pooh.
game
Winnie
on
the
that.
Pooh. Oh my god, the balloon floating and shit.
I've never seen
Oh
someone get
my
so
God.
happy over Winnie the Pooh.
Bro,
You just unlocked something like
Damn.
I had forgotten.
you know what's goofy though? Before I played that, I played Call of Duty 2 as like a little 8-year-old.
Wow.
And I remember being in the tutorial mission, I couldn't figure out how to gun bash, and that was the requirement to get past the tutorial. And then my cousin did it for me, and I was like, how the hell did you do that? And he never told me.
Wow.
So I couldn't do it again.
Wow.
You
Dylan,
had
you
to like
seem
gun
like the
bash
type.
a teddy bear.
Dylan, you seem like the type of guy to own a leapfrog. Did you have a leapfrog growing up?
Dude.
Oh my god,
I
bro,
had a
all these
leapfrog.
memories, I haven't like gone to this
I
far
had a
back in my memory.
leapfrog.
Oh, leapfrog. That was, I think, I actually, when we got rid of my V-Smile, I actually missed that bitch. I was like,
Yeah.
bro, where's my V-Smile at?
Yeah.
We didn't
Oh,
have
fuck.
leapfrogs in the UK, man.
I think
Is
I
that an American
borrowed
thing?
a leapfrog from my school.
I don't know.
I never returned it.
Yeah, borrowed.
Well, you might not want to admit that on the
Yeah.
podcast.
No, they never
There you
charged
go.
it to me in fees, bro.
FBI, never happened. Never happened. It's all a lie.
Never
It's
happened
all a
one
simulation, bro.
time.
Blame it on
What were you guys
Nothing's
doing at the
real.
time when Halo 3 came out? Because I remember I was at my cousin's house, right? Only played COD like once, and then Halo 3 came along, and they're like, "Yo, you want to play with us?" And then they fucking destroyed me. Because
I
I'm a
never-
little 8-year-old that doesn't know how to hold a controller. I barely know how to start up the
So what
matchmaking.
year would that be?
2008.
Yeah,
2008, 2009.
2008.
I think I was playing Pokemon at that time. I didn't play Halo. I didn't get Halo until I got, until I actually got an Xbox like a couple of years back. But I played Halo at my friend's house, though. I mean, we go over and do that, and that was sick. It's probably the first big
Yeah.
FPS I played. But I was never a Halo guy. Thought it was a cool game, but I was just never a Halo guy.
Me either.
I was the exact same. I hadn't played Halo on my own until like a few years back, but I was definitely the kid who was like always like, "Oh, could we play like Halo Reach
Yeah,
whatever
Reach. That was Reach for me.
on like any of my friends' houses?" Like that was I just remember just always doing like energy sword fights.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
And we just be going
the,
around.
the
It's
parrying.
just,
They
like, the
added
whole-
parrying in Reach. Oh, it was so cool. When it happened naturally
so
for the first
fun.
time, I was like, what the hell just happened, man?
I am a god. Yeah.
Dylan, first
Yeah.
game. How'd you get into gaming?
Okay, so, first game, I remember I was at my cousin's house. It's Call of Duty 2, but I watched it happen. I didn't play it. I think I played it later at my lake house. We don't have it anymore. But not a flex, sorry. It was in that era where I had the V-Smile, and that's when I couldn't figure out how to gun bash. But I watched them do the D-Day scene, and for some reason my little 8-year-old brain was like, that's the coolest shit ever. Like, I was like, God damn, bro, like, why can't I do this? But it was on, like, it was in their back room with, like, a tiny-ass, like, tube television on, like, the Xbox 360, and I was like, bro, I need to get me this. And I asked my parents until I was 13 until they actually got me an Xbox 360. First game I ever got was Reach. That's the first game I ever actually owned.
That's
I was a
dope.
console player. I'm sorry. Got a
Hey, man,
PC
I
4 years
respect
ago,
it.
never
We
looked
all-
back.
We all start out as consoles. That's how it is.
It's
That's
true.
how, yeah, the consoles rule the younger generation.
Definitely.
Because PCs are so scary when you're younger. I mean, it's like, you hear all these things, oh, you touch this part, it's not going to work anymore. But in reality, it's not really like that.
I used to clown people
Yeah.
for using keyboard. I was like, how do you even play like that, bro? Like, their wrist is all moved weird.
I was doing the same thing. I was like, how on
Right.
keyboard and mouse? Like that's too
I
much.
was like, it's whack, bro. My
Bro,
controller.
ever since I discovered flicking,
Oh,
never been
yeah.
the same.
When I play zombies, I used to like the controller. I used to get tired after like 2 hours.
Ooh, what the
What?
fuck? Damn! I've never seen a clear controller.
Yeah. I used to get
That's
tired.
dope.
Like my hands would get worn out at 2-3 hours. Keyboard I'd run at 6 hours.
Everyone had that one controller they would want to get every time. Mine was the one with the squeaky triggers. I'd always go for that one. It's like, that was mine. Like, I'd use that
Never
every
wanted to be
time.
the guy with the Mad Catz controller, honestly.
I don't even know what that
You
is.
had the Mad Catz controller, you were basically dead.
I'm
Oh
lost
my
here.
gosh. I don't know.
Me too.
Mad
Who
Catz
hasn't
was a
spoken yet?
controller manufacturer. I haven't.
Owen, you haven't spoken. What was
Owen,
your
what
first
was
game?
yours?
My first game was Cars Made It National, which was a racing game on the Nintendo DS.
Gotta start early.
I think it was my fourth
Was
birthday.
it Cars on based on the movie Cars?
Yeah, I think it was my fourth birthday,
okay.
and we went out to dinner, and my dad gave both me and my sister Nintendo DSs. With the game, I got Cars Made It National, and that was my first like game that I played a lot. But the first game that I like really got into was Pokemon Pearl. I bought Pokemon Diamond used, and then also bought Pokemon Pearl, thinking that they were different games. And once I realized they were the same, I just handed my sister Pokemon Diamond, and then I, just played through Pearl. And I mean, that's kind of what started our Pokemon, like, I guess, fanaticism. And I mean, that's the first game that I put a lot of hours into. I mean, that's what really got me into gaming, and so I ran the DS for a while. And a Christmas later, I got a Wii, Nintendo Wii, with Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was dope, bro. You could not beat me on the snowboard, man. Bro,
Dude, I literally still have that game.
I played Shadow and Silver. Those were my two characters, bro. You could not beat me. And then also, like, Wario World, and I couldn't do that. But yeah, no, those were my first games, and what got me into gaming.
Pokemon was huge for me too.
Yeah, I think
like,
Pokemon got
in my early
so many
childhood
people.
years.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
And then also a quick shout out on the GameCube to SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. It's just
Why is
Damn,
that
I thought you were
familiar?
gonna shout
love
out
that
Need for
game.
Speed for a second.
Get this dude out of here. Get this dude out of here.
Yo, on the
honestly.
GameCube?
Dude, it's so good. It's so good.
Wild.
Not the remake, but like on the GameCube, it was like that game gave me my first video game themed nightmare, which is like kind of weird
SpongeBob
to say.
Nightmare?
But, yeah, right? It
What
was
the
so random.
Wow.
I think it was one of the boss fights or something. It was like a giant Patrick or something, and
my
like the
God.
music just in the background like creeped me out. But like, yeah, childhood memories for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, what was the first scary game? Like, the first scary experience in a video game you guys ever had? I think
Bro.
mine was in the Scooby-Doo GameCube game.
No.
I was literally, I wouldn't touch it. I played it once and I was like, dude,
Oh,
screw
yeah.
this fucking game.
Bro, hey man, Scooby-Doo's scary.
Um,
That's some scary
But I
shit,
actually
man.
remember this, bro. I was in 2nd grade, and I wasn't playing it. I was watching it, right? I was watching my homie Ruben. He was playing Gears of War, and I was watching. And I was like, "Oh, this shit is terrifying." Like, no, get me out of this room. And years later, I played all of them.
Yeah, hey man, that's how it is, right? For me, I can't really think of an old experience, but right before I moved to this country, like 6-7 years ago, I downloaded, I played Minecraft a lot, and so we had these mods. And back in the day, I still kind of have it. I had a huge arachnophobia.
Ooh.
And so I downloaded this superheroes mod, right? This Minecraft superheroes mod. And, I'm trying to they have these big ass spiders. So you can get like these radioactive spiders, so you can get like the Spider-Man costume, right? So I'm in survival, and I'm on this old laptop, so it's rather laggy. And so I finally face my fear. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna fight these spiders. Everything's gonna be okay. It's gonna be great. And I run towards it, ready to fight. It looks at me, and stands still. And I run towards it, and I'm wondering, why is it standing still? And all of a sudden, it shoots forward at me at 200 miles an hour because of the lag.
Oh my god.
And I
Oh, no.
I physically spit I'm that scared.
Oh my god.
Projectile spit out of my mouth. I
Oh
jump up in the air.
no.
Bro,
My goodness.
Alt F4. Alt
God,
F4.
I remember playing Minecraft. At nighttime, I remember I actually got scared at night. Like, genuinely scared. Like, I would not go out.
Yeah.
And now all you do in
Scary
Minecraft
time.
nowadays is just go, yeah, I'm just gonna run across. I don't give a shit about any of these mobs, bro. Fuck these mobs. These are annoying. But as a kid, you're just like,
Yeah, the Enderman actually scared me. Like,
oh my god, when they
When I
added
first had the
Enderman
game.
sounds, I was like, bro, what the hell am I hearing?
Y'all played Minecraft early, huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was,
really
like,
early?
One of my first PC games that I actually like owned. Like I played Club Penguin and Wizard 101 and stuff like
Club
online
Penguin.
games, but I only the first two games that I owned were Minecraft and Gary's Mod. But Minecraft was the first game I actually like properly owned on the PC,
Same.
Damn.
and
Um,
arguably what got me into coding in the future. So it's well worth it.
Y'all remember your
think it
Minecraft
was for me, too.
mistakes when y'all were younger? I didn't know there was a chest, and I was like, how do I store my items, bro? I just threw it in a hole in the ground, and it was gone the next time I logged in, and I was like, bruh.
oh no, it
No.
despawned.
Yeah, it
Bruh.
despawned. I also attacked a wolf because I didn't know what the hell to do, so I
Right.
attacked a wolf, and it literally ate me.
Fat rip, bro. I
Mistakes.
built a whole mansion and creative, this whole world on this Mushroom Island that I just spawned in, and then I sail away, and I lost it. I didn't know where it was
Damn.
on this island, and I just completely lost my whole base.
Damn.
Like that was a heartbreaking moment for like 12-year-old, 10-year-old me. That was the first time in life where I truly felt like lost.
Wow.
Damn.
Not to make it deep or anything.
Damn.
I'm 14 and this is deep.
Did you got anything
For Minecraft?
for Minecraft moments?
Your Minecraft L's as a kid, if you played Minecraft.
Compilation.
Well, that's the
Number
thing. I
5.
hopped into Minecraft like after like 12, after 13. I was late.
Mhm.
I think I was kind of too.
God, I've been playing Minecraft since I was like 10. Fuck.
Yeah, man, it's early.
Let's see. I don't know, Carson. If you got one, go ahead. I'm still thinking.
Me, I remember I definitely started on Pocket Edition first, and then I played on this really crappy Dylan's face, right? Like I remember that it was like not at all like it was.
It was
on
just
a
creative,
PC.
and you only had like 5
Yeah, it
blocks
was
that you
only
could place.
creative.
Yo,
There was like
eventually,
brown
and, like,
wool,
I
and that was it. Like,
eventually it was
I
survival.
remember.
Do you guys
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
the reactor? Did anyone?
Yeah, the nuclear reactor. Yeah.
The nether one, yeah.
Or
So you
the-
could get like all the nether,
yeah, the
nether
nether
items,
reactor.
and then, bro, that
Yeah.
was sick. Honestly, 10
I
out of
remember
10.
thinking
I
ice was
remember-
glass, bro. I was like, I asked my dad, I was like, why is there ice on the ground? Why is there glass on the ground, bro? I was like,
Why is glass slippery?
I remember.
yeah, I
playing Minecraft.
literally asked that, bro. I was such a dumb kid, bro. I didn't.
Bro, I remember playing Minecraft Pocket Edition in a cafe in Greece. You know,
Odd
Whoa.
flex.
eating my Greek yogurt in Greece, in Delphi,
Ate my Greek
bro.
bread rolls. Not rolls. What are they?
My dad.
Baklava.
Say balaclava?
Baklava.
Oh, okay.
What is it? What? Okay.
It's a type of pastry. It's really good.
Oh. I remember we were
Euros?
playing
No.
Scriblio, and that word came up, and I thought it said balaclava.
He's like, what is this man on? So, okay. So, I've got one collective question for everyone, and everyone can sort of chime in on this. Why do you guys play video games?
I mean, my reasons are right in front of me right now.
Peru.
For the boys, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
Boys.
that's like, I mean, Yeti and we all met Yeti online. Yeti is nowhere in our real
Nope.
lives. Like, we
That's true,
never
yeah.
seen this man a day in my life. I don't know what the bottom half of his body
Nope.
looks like.
he
Never
could be
seen it.
catfishing us right now.
Listen,
Yeah, he could
listen,
be-
listen,
he could be
listen.
like-
lip sync.
Exclusive.
No.
Exclusive. Oh,
Oh, he has feet, bro.
I have feet,
Oh,
bro.
Okay.
Damn.
okay.
I have feet, bro.
TOS? TOS?
Bro, yeah, we're gonna get a strike.
Ooh.
You know,
Yeah, bro, that was a little too kinky. Oh
Okay,
no!
no,
Watch
no,
them
yeah,
ankles,
Come on,
bro.
man, we have boundaries. We have boundaries. Move on.
Oh,
Exclusive, bro.
Oh,
Exclusive.
Jesus Christ. Getting me
I need a little
heated,
bit of
bro.
water on me.
Wow.
Listen. I'm like so
You-
sure that there was like, it was like 2 days that I was in San Francisco, Don't judge my finger, okay? It's weird, okay? It's weird.
Did you break it? What happened?
It's
Oh,
just
you
like
have it
that since
too.
birth. I don't know.
Okay. You were in San
Yeah,
Francisco?
I was in San Francisco, right? That's the closest I've ever been to y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. 2 hours.
What year was this?
Last year.
Was this before
This
you
was
met
last
us?
year.
What?
Bro,
You
what
didn't
the
I
freaking tell
told
us?
y'all, and y'all were like, "Oh, okay, cool."
You didn't tell me
Bro.
No,
shit.
there's no way you
Bro.
told us.
You
We
didn't
would have
tell
not.
me
Like,
shit.
all right,
Swear.
bro. We had cars
I
last year. What do
swear
you
to
Yeah,
mean?
you didn't tell
Oh wait,
us.
were we in
I
England?
s- oh
Actually,
yeah.
that would make sense.
Actually, wait, were you?
We were in England
No,
last
my
summer.
man.
Yeah.
I don't keep track of time.
You gotta be telling us this stuff, man, because we totally could have
Listen,
rolled up. There must have been
I
something we
remember
totally would have
telling
rolled
you
up.
guys, but for some reason,
I don't remember.
actually,
I don't remember.
no, yeah,
hearing.
you were in England, because I remember I sent you a picture, and I was like, I was cruising through. I literally looked up your address, and I was like, damn, I'm really close to y'all.
Huh? What?
This is getting creepier by the
Listen,
second.
this man knows my address.
First we
You
find out he
scoped
has
it out.
feet, and next we find out he has our
Listen,
address.
listen.
Here's pictures of your brother through the window.
I have pictures of
Hold
you,
on.
actually.
This is too much.
I have pictures of both of you.
Hold on. Run it back.
Listen, okay.
Okay,
Huh?
hold on.
Hold
That
on.
head
I don't know
turn.
how you
Hold on.
got a hold of those, but those were illegal.
Listen, okay, first off,
Yeah, we were underage back then, bro.
Yeah, come on, get
picture-
rid of him. Get rid of him.
Actually, I
picture
wasn't. But
of Dylan was when he was on the school news, and I just screenshotted it.
oh, my
The
golf.
golf shorts, yes, the golfer shorts.
The golf.
That's literally what I
shorts.
have it named as, golf shorts. Or golfer, one of those. And Vulcan, I've taken so many pictures of this man, like screenshots while he's on Discord. Like he just makes the weirdest faces, and I just screenshot it right there.
It's normal, I
Listen,
swear. It's just how I
One
live.
day
yeah,
this
Them as
man
ransom.
is gonna be like the president of
Bro.
Ukraine or something, and I'm gonna just leak those pictures.
Ukraine.
Okay.
Oh, and remember
Bro.
your jelly bean video?
What is that?
I don't know if you remember that, but I have a video of you eating a jelly bean that was disgusting.
Oh, God, yeah.
Wait,
it was
wait.
disgusting.
Okay, this
Dude,
man
I
had a
rem-
sword, a literal sword, behind him.
Who?
I have 3 right over here.
Okay, pull it out,
Owen
bro.
has a sword?
Pull it out.
No,
Well,
no,
that's against YouTube's guidelines. I think,
A
actually.
sword?
No.
It's
Weapons?
Wooden. It's
Yeah.
wooden.
Oh, I have a
not a
Vulcan
wooden
too.
sword.
Shit.
No,
Not
it's
mine.
all across the room. I don't really want to move,
I'll
frankly.
slap you with my wheel.
lightsabers count?
Oh yeah.
What
oh
the?
God.
What a
Peasant,
flex.
bro.
I'll slap you with
pull
my
out
VR
wheel,
headset.
son. Okay. Let's pull this back.
I'll slap you with my controller.
Too
So
expensive.
back to the topic. Why do you guys play video games?
I already answered. So Yeti, how about
For me, it's just right now. Why do I play them? Cause I vibe with y'all, really. Cause y'all are really the only ones I play with. If we don't really queue or if we're not really playing, then I really don't play alone. But really, when I built my PC, which was freshman, sophomore year, one of those for me.
2017.
Yeah, one of those years. Sophomore actually. Freshman, it's whatever. It don't matter. I built it just because I was like, I really was bored, you know. I wanted a computer. Uh, this is embarrassing to say, but I felt like I needed a sexy ass computer to play CS:GO, and then I found out that CS:GO needs like nothing.
CS:GO runs on potatoes,
Exactly.
bro. Yeah.
I was over here trying to run World of Warships, and I didn't realize that like the super choppy gameplay was not how World of Warships was supposed to be played. I was like, bro, like I'm looking one side of the ocean 1 second, and next second I'm over here for no reason. But it's like I had to like play like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just started playing
Yeah.
just mainly really because of CS:GO. But after that, I kept playing because it was fun. You know, I actually had people to talk to, and yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you met Owen on CS:GO, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty
we
wild.
met through. I think we already talked about this, but we met through a mutual friend. We just kind of been playing ever since.
Yep.
What about you, Carson?
For me, I think I started playing video games just because, like, I fell in love with the Wii, like, instantly. And as I got games that were easier to play on the Wii, like games that my younger self could actually beat and like enjoy fully. Um, I just like I fell in love with it, and some of it was like social influence, like hearing about video game recommendations from like my friends in like second and third grade. I actually got into Pokemon because of that, because everyone had it on the DS, and I was like, oh, like I gotta jump on this. Like all these creatures that you get to battle with, and you get to trade up. It's like so overwhelming. Um, and the cards, the Pokemon cards at school were also huge. Another big influence. And other than the obvious reason to just kind of like escape, from whatever is happening in the real world, it's a good distraction. But also, I mean, it really is you guys, like anyone I play with, um, because I don't play that much on my own anymore. Um, and it's just I feel like you can just get like infinite replay ability. I don't know if that's a word, but
Yeah.
infinite. Um, yeah, just if you're playing with other people,
Friends make the
like
game better. Yeah.
the same. Yeah, like the same game can get old, but you can like switch games for a while and
I
then
mean,
like
yeah.
forget you had it, and
Shit,
then like
we beat
come
Minecraft a
back
hundred
to it
times, right?
years
But
later.
Yeah.
it's more fun each
Yeah,
time with different friends.
Yeah.
exactly.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think for me, I mean, it's the same thing, right? I mean, it's just you know, having online friends slash real friends you play online is a huge part of it. I mean, if you boot up a game, like Carson said, the replayability is infinite if you have those friends, and you can form friendships that way. I mean, looking back on my life, most of my friends I have because of video game interest. I mean, I met Carson and our friend Jackson. We kind of just like vibed around, and then we started talking about Pokemon a little bit. And then, through the lunchrooms, we'd be playing Pokemon randomizers on our phones the whole time. Um,
In high
just like
school, yeah.
constantly at the lunch table. And I think, that really like, I'm not sure if it like bonded our friendship, but it kept us together. It's kind of like the glue.
I think it did, yeah.
Um,
That was like the first like main interest that we
yeah,
all had in games. I remember that.
basically, yeah. And I mean, this is kind of like a segment to our next topic, memorable games. But like the most memorable games in my life have been the ones that have sort of stuck with me through harder times. So, when I first moved to this country, I was playing through The Crew on PC. And that was one of my favorite games just because I have so many hours on it, and because, I came to this country, didn't know anyone, was trying to sort of find my place at school and stuff. I just played The Crew, and, I like 12 FPS, but, I was really good at it, or I hope I was. And that was a really good story. And then also, right before I left this country, or right before I left to go to this country, I sunk my teeth into Dragon Quest 9, and Dragon Quest is one of my favorite like series ever since. It's just such a good series, and the content in that is incredible. And I played that because I just had stuff going on in my life, and it was that escape. And instead of reading a book, where I'm reading about someone else, I was the character.
Mm.
I was in the story. It was my story.
That reminds me of Skyrim, dude.
Yeah.
Skyrim was so good.
I mean, like Dragon
Yeah.
Quest, for example, was just wowed me as a game because it was the first game I saw where the clothing changed your character, and you could create your own character, and all this cool stuff, and these crazy graphics on the DS, and all the post game content. It was just crazy. Um, Skyrim, man. Skyrim is a memorable game just because it's Skyrim.
Yeah, it's. Would you say it's probably one of the most grossing games ever, besides Minecraft? I'd say almost.
It's one of them. I mean, it still goes strong today with the modding. It's such a
Yeah,
popular.
it's been granted immortal life by like the 56,000
Yeah.
mods that people have added on.
When modders latch onto a game, they just like they will go for it, and some of those games are just being kept alive by modders. I mean,
Minecraft.
Minecraft. I'm sure it would have a huge popularity without modding, but I'm sure a lot of it is is the whole modding community, the crazy stuff you can do in the game.
I mean, my oldest memories of Minecraft was the clay soldiers and shit. And
Oh yeah, that was just
God, modding Minecraft. I mean, I did it on the Mac, right? I haven't gotten my PC until 4 years ago, right? So I'm new to the PC like era. So I used to play video games on a Mac like a little peasant boy.
yeah.
Ironically, because a Mac is more expensive, but whatever, man. Like it's just worse. It's like a shitty designer work computer.
Yeah.
Don't sue me, please.
I don't know if anyone's gonna get this, but you're a real OG if you get this reference, bro. Just delete the meta infinite, it'll all be okay. Okay, move on.
Dylan. Well, there goes the Apple
What?
sponsorship.
Yeah, shit.
Say that.
Alright.
I'm trying to
Don't
get
wanna be sponsored by Apple anyway.
Yeah, we don't want to be sponsored by Apple anyway, bro.
Logitech.
Nvidia.
10 gigabyte.
Yeah, sorry, I just had a little
MSI?
cough there.
Yeah, honestly.
You should get that checked out, man.
Yeah, I think it's a terminal.
Stay safe out here, bro. It's Rona
Oh
season.
god, you wanna talk
Yeah,
about it?
Oh, right, Rona
Stay
season.
safe, bro. Stay safe.
Stay
Honestly,
safe,
bro,
people.
don't
Put your
die, don't
masks
die.
on.
Honestly,
Where
Bro, I don't
wear
have a
it.
mask.
It's real. It's real. Don't don't play it down.
I'm gonna just
Oh, that smelled bad, bro.
what was
That
that?
wallet's old.
That'll
It's
work,
a wallet.
Wallet?
bro. Ridge wallet.
Oh, I
Memorable
want one
games,
of them.
boys.
Huh?
Memorable games, boys.
Memorable games?
Memorable game.
Memorable games.
I think for me, on the Wii, Super Mario Galaxy, when I was in like
Damn.
third grade, second and third grade, and the music, like more than anything, like still holds up. Like it's amazing.
Bro, I still
but
have
that was
that
another
game.
game that dude, it's amazing. I actually just replayed through it.
Really?
Did you buy
recently, and the feels.
Did you buy the Switch version? I think they're releasing like that and 64 on the Switch and the soundtracks.
And Sunshine, yeah.
Yeah. You gonna pick that up?
Oh yeah, and for PC, Minecraft, and also probably Counter-Strike, because that was the first shooter game I had ever like heard about from friends.
Damn. Really?
And then I mean on a PC anyway.
Oh.
I had obviously known about Halo and stuff prior, but like for PC, it was Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys remember the Modern Warfare 3 days?
Back when we all used to play, actually,
Yeah.
I think, right?
Yeah. It's the first
Yeah.
FPS I
the gun
played
game.
besides. Do you guys remember getting knifed on MW3 a lot? I used to trap Carson on the one like crashed ship. Crashed ship, is that the word? Crashed ship, like ship that's been.
It's
pretty
true.
I used to like.
Yeah, it was the one like on the beach.
Yeah, I used to
It
trap
was the
you
one
at the
where
top
you
of the ship.
like the two ends of the
that
map
one.
were the
Yeah,
ship.
in gun game, I used to just like trap you at one end of the ship and just continuously
you just
sneak up
knife
on you.
bro.
You would only
relentlessly.
use your knife.
Yeah, I know.
Gun game.
I'd set Carson back so much. It was so fun watching him scream.
It was so brutal.
Oh my
He'd
God.
wait until I had 1 point to win, and then knife me all the way back down until I killed him again.
That's risk. That's a risk right there.
Yeah, it was fun though, you know. Yeah, no, I mean, I couldn't knife
That
Dylan
also,
because
like,
I wasn't
taught me
that
that
good back in the day. I mean, I could a little bit, but I didn't have the skill that I do now on COD, so I used to just get fucked over a lot. But yeah, I mean, that was the first COD that I played.
Really?
Feeling.
Yeah,
Shit.
I mean, it's the first COD that I played, and it's the first one. It's the first FPS I owned on my laptop. Yeah.
Bro, the first COD I had was World at War. And when I
Yeah.
finished that campaign, I was introduced to zombies and I instantly fell in love, my
Yeah.
man. Oh, zombies. Treyarch zombies.
Bro, I was so creeped
Oh.
out when that happened after the campaign. I was like, bro, what the hell? I was like, this ain't the campaign anymore.
We ain't in Kansas no more.
We ain't in Kansas, bro. We're getting eaten alive. I couldn't figure out how to move the couch, bro. I was like, bro, this couch ain't getting out of the way of the stairwell, bro.
Bro, Yeti, did you really liked Gears, right? Back in the day.
Yeah, Gears of War was crazy.
Talk to us a
for
little
me.
bit about Gears.
Yeah. Gears of War, as I said, my friend Ruben, he used to play it on the TV all the time. And on the Xbox. It's an Xbox exclusive, actually. The first few ones. Um, I don't know. It was just crazy. Like, it was like my first first person shooter experience. Actually, it's not even first person. What am I on? It's third.
Yeah. I mean, you
Okay,
always mix that up because
never mind.
I think you put yourself into those characters.
I do heavily, yeah. I don't know if like I told y'all, but I used to have dreams of like being in these
That's fucking
games.
terrifying,
Like
but yeah.
at one, like I'm so serious. I'm not even kidding. This happened to me once, or in my dream. I was like in zombies, and I had like the bazooka, and I blew off my own legs, and that's
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ.
Did you wake up after that,
well,
or did
cause
it continue?
well no, cause they were all swarming around me, and it was like a last suicidal move. It was like I blew off my
Bro.
legs and just took out everyone with me.
Hey man, I respect
Holy
that.
shit.
You
That
gotta
was
go down
wild.
Did
fighting,
you
bro.
wake up after that?
Gotta go
I
down
woke up
fighting.
a little bit after that. I kind of like bled out.
Oh
Oh, that
god,
reminds me of
man.
a
Oh my
dream I had a
god.
while ago. Fuck.
I didn't feel pain
What
though,
was the
cause
stream doing?
dream.
Remember that? I think I told you guys this. It's a dream where I was. Oh my god, I remember it now. Yeti was in the car with me, and we parked in front of like
Oh.
a store, and there was like shooting going on, and it was like these terrorists looking like they were from CS:GO shooting these policemen, and one guy put his foot up on my car. I felt it shake. I was like, what the hell? And this guy just gets he like drops his gun, puts his hands up, and gets shot in the head. And I'm like, bro, we need to hide. So we hide.
I remember you told me
Yeah,
about
and I
this.
remember I got
Whoa.
he walked he I saw a guy walk up to the window. He pointed a gun at me and he shot me, and I felt it in my dream because I think I just
Oh
jerked when I was
god.
asleep, right? So I felt it, the impact. I like it felt real because obviously it's a dream, and I didn't wake up after that. I literally I
Oh,
dreamed about
Really?
being dead, and that's what freaked me
dead.
out. Like it was I dreamed about nothingness. Like it was so weird.
Whoa.
Like it was like I was thinking to myself in the dream. I was like, is there anything that's gonna be next, or am I just gonna be sitting here?
That's so weird.
And then I woke up and I was like, oh,
Bro.
I felt so satisfied when I woke up because I was like, thank God I'm alive, because I really did not
Damn.
want to be in that moment anymore. It was so weird,
I would be dead
and
ass scared,
I'm
man.
hoping that those dreams, because there's a statistic out there that's like most dreams that you dream become real, and I'm thinking it's the ones that you don't remember, right? Because like we all know deja vu, right? I swear to
Yeah.
God, deja vu is stuff
Yeah.
that you've dreamed before. Because last night
Yeah.
or a couple nights ago, I was watching Shroud, right? And I swear to God, a moment happened in the stream where I was like, I've seen this before, but I've not seen this before. And it was just the most visceral moment I've had. And I was like, at that moment, I knew this world is not real. I swear to God, this world isn't real, bro.
My man dreams about
Bro, I wanna
Shroud.
have a dream.
Sorry, continue.
I wanna, I wanna have a dream about stock prices shooting up, so I can just put all my
Honestly,
money
can
in
I
there,
get
bro.
that,
Come on.
please? Like, dead ass. Like, I need my
For that dream
money.
come true.
Honestly, bro. Yeah, bringing it back to your question about Gears of War though, it just felt super personal. Like I don't know, not personal, but like emotional. Um, the first game, like I felt like I didn't really understand the story when I started playing, but it was just like you got aliens and you got
Mhm.
humans. Okay, the humans are gonna you gotta fight for humanity, you
Yeah,
know.
it's pretty, like, basic.
And yeah, kind of weird because in Gears of War those people are like
Yeah, they were
humans, but
turned
they're
into.
not human anymore. But like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's whatever. Um, my boy Dom Marcus is the main character, and he was like banned from the field. Like he was
Decommissioned?
put in prison,
Oh.
put in prison, dishonorable, I believe, because he abandoned his mission, to go save his father at a research facility, and his father ended up dying in that mission. Like a big ass boulder fell on him and crushed him. Spoiler alert, he didn't actually die. Um,
Damn, man.
and because of that, my boy Marcus was sent to prison, and then he came back. They brought him back. He was like an amazing leader. My boy Dom, his wife got taken, and later on we found her. She was like a dried up, almost a corpse. She was barely alive. It's just like it was multiple moments that made you cry, and especially in Gears of War 3 when my boy Dom sacrificed himself. I think I've showed all y'all the clips, but they were like refueling at a gas station, and he like they were getting ambushed, like they were surrounded. He jumped down, hopped in the truck that had like the gallons of gas, and he just floored it. He took off. He went through a tunnel, did like a U-turn, and then just floored it into the wall and blew up. And all the bad guys blew up too. And he sacrificed himself for everyone. I don't know. It just got super personal
No, it's
with that
pretty
game.
fucking hardcore, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I cried
Yeah,
a
no,
lot.
I mean,
No
there's always
cap.
those games. There's those games that just like grab your heart and just pull it.
bro, bro,
Yeah.
bro. Titanfall. Rest
My
in
boy
peace,
BT,
BT.
BT.
Oh, my boy
Only the real ones
BT.
know about BT.
Gone but
Bro, I
never
watched the
forgotten,
clip
bro.
where he dies. Oh my goodness.
When he really
Yeah,
dies.
when he really dies.
Yeah, Jesus.
They get you, and then you're like, okay, he's probably not gonna die this time, and then they actually kill him, and you're like, damn, bro.
It's a sad moment.
Thing is, he tricked you. Like in the game, like he told your character that like he would work things out, but he sacrificed himself.
Rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace.
And it was like,
Honestly.
Well,
damn.
because, yeah, he didn't want you to know, and
R.I.P.
then
my
he
boy.
does it.
Jesus.
Right.
Carson, memorable games?
Yeah. A memorable.
Memorable.
Um. I just think, like I said before, Super Mario Galaxy was the big one for the Wii. I think the on handheld, probably Pokemon Platinum.
I respect that.
On the DS, and also the new Super Mario Brothers on the DS.
Yeah.
And Mario Kart. Damn, there's a
Yeah,
lot.
I know, man. I mean, there's so many memorable
Yeah.
games. There's just like a whole list. I mean,
Yeah.
Smash.
I Oh, Smash, yeah, it's huge. There's like this sweet spot in like my childhood, about like right in the middle of my childhood, where
Yeah.
I just had like these. It felt like endless amounts of fun to be had in
Yeah.
all these games on the Wii, on the DS.
Yeah.
Minecraft was a big
Yeah.
one on a computer. Yeah, just so many good ones.
You never got bored as a child, it seems like. Like, when you look back at your childhood, it's like,
Yeah.
you never have moments like you have now where you're just like sitting like, oh, what am I gonna do today?
Yeah, I mean, I think like
It's very
some of the
true.
biggest memories I have in childhood are going over to other friends' houses, like going over to friends' houses playing Minecraft mod packs, or like doing like Pokemon stuff on the DSs, or playing Smash. Like, bro,
Yeah.
like Brawl back in the day. Just
Oh,
pull.
and you remember Expendabros?
Honestly,
Smash
Expendables was
Brawl.
dope. But yeah, no, I'd go over to my friends and play Smash, and that was like, I mean, the friend I had was just kind of like, we weren't really friends, but he was the guy who kind of he had the cool stuff, right? He was that kid. If you go over
Yeah.
his house,
Make it sound like he's your drug dealer.
him at my video
Like, he
game
had the
drug deal.
shit, bro.
He had
the shit.
FIFA,
got that
bro.
good shit.
Young me FIFA. I would play Chelsea, bro. I'd be
Oh,
Chelsea,
God.
honestly.
FIFA as a kid looked really good on paper.
It did, but I mean, yeah, no, he introduced me to Smash, which is one of the most important games for me. I mean, I talked about this last episode, but my friends right now in college are because of Smash Bros. Ultimate. I mean, like, we used to play Smash at each other's houses all the time. I used to go over to Carson's house, play Smash, and the same with our friend Jackson.
Damn, y'all used to Smash, bro?
Yeah,
Shit.
bro. I'm sorry, it was exclusive.
Smash every
It was
day.
exclusive, bro. But honestly, I mean, Subspace Emissary back in the day,
Yeah, the story mode in that
honestly.
game. The music.
Yeah, for real. You got to fight
Bro.
Rayquaza. That was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was your main back in Brawl?
In Brawl, my main now is Link. Back in the day, I think it was was it Pikachu?
I feel like everyone's
was either
played Pikachu at some
Pikachu
point.
or yeah. It was either Pikachu or Meta Knight. Once I
Everyone
learned
played
how OP
Meta
he
Knight,
was in
man.
that game.
Oh, you're a Meta
Everyone
Knight,
played
man.
I
Meta
was
Knight.
I was a
Oh,
Meta
come
Knight
on.
too, man. I run.
No, I was.
He is the
Pikachu.
Meta Knight.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
Nah.
Bro, I never thought of that. What the fuck?
I used to run Meta Knight. Ike was a big one, and then you had your boy
Ike.
Ganon, bro. He hit hard back in there. I remember trying for 5 hours to unlock Ganon. I don't know what I spent those 5 hours on, but I unlocked Ganon, and that was a life changing moment. Toon Link was a bitch to fight. Toon Link back in the day.
Toon Link.
Honestly, I think you had to get like 10 wins in a row or something doing something on Brawl, and then you'd unlock Toon Link. And damn, man.
Yeah, I remember unlocking characters in that game like a year or something after I played it. I'm like, I have Sonic the Hedgehog in the game now? What?
And now you look at like Ultimate now, and it's just like that's
like,
so many.
They have
characters,
everyone.
So many.
Honestly, for real.
It's everyone.
Except Waluigi.
Yeah. Shout out to my hero top deckers.
Dude, he's coming. He's coming.
Waluigi, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Last character.
He's coming.
Honestly,
Yeah.
the finale. Yeah. No, I mean, those are our console days, and I think nowadays we all just sort of play PC games. And all of us have built our own PC in one form or another. So I think we're just going to finish off today's episode by talking about our PC experiences, how we got our PCs, building them, that kind of thing. Does anyone want to start?
I'm gonna start off by giving some honorable mentions, I guess, that I forgot to say about consoles
Yeah.
right quick. Bro, on the Wii, I used to go ham on it was a Super Mario, it was a, I don't know if it was Super Mario, but it was a Mario soccer game.
Oh.
Bro,
Mario
bro,
Strikers.
Mario Striker.
I would be in the air and I'd go Super Saiyan and I'd shoot it in the net and hit the crocodile right in the stomach and
was
he
that
would like
Wii or GameCube?
flop.
Because I have that on the GameCube.
You just feel like a
GameCube.
god.
Bro, that game was so fun.
Bro, oh,
I tried playing
my
that with
God,
B, bro. He
amazing.
did not like that game.
Bees B.
Yo, that game was lit, okay? First of all, these are not video games, but shout out to Legos and Bionicles, okay?
Bionicles
Dude, I
had
have
a
the
DS
Bionicle
game.
Oh,
games.
dude.
Yeah.
I watched the
Wait,
Bionicle
what?
movies. I played the Bionicle games, bro.
Oh, and Carson has his Legos. He has the Opera House in the top left.
Dude, I love Legos.
Oh, what?
So much.
Yeah.
That's
Bro,
wild.
I
Yeah,
was trying
Lego
to get-
Opera House.
I was trying to get the Falling
Leaning
Water
Tower of
Lego
Pisa.
set, but it's like $600.
Oh, damn. That sucks.
Really?
The architecture ones
Dude,
are
they're
hella expensive.
expensive. Like, they're way too
How much was
That's
your
overpriced.
like-
Opera House? Like 300, 400?
It's like a 30-70.
Yeah, it was like 300. It was a gift.
Oh,
A birthday gift.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh yeah, bringing it back to PCs though. I remember I watched the YouTube video. I was like, oh, PCs. Again, as I said, it was because of CS:GO. CS:GO. And I watched the video and this dude was saying, oh, for a entry level PC, you're gonna need $600 roughly, right? But if you want something pretty high end, it's like 1,000, right? Um, I
Hasn't
was
that
like,
changed?
damn. Well, I don't wanna.
$1,000 for high end.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I was like, damn, $1,000, cause I'm not gonna go entry level, I gotta go all out, low key, But it's like, damn. So I just shut that idea down. And then like a year later, my friend Jonathan Ace, he was like, hey bro, have you seen gaming PCs? And I was like, damn, he's actually gonna get one. So he's like, now I have to get one too, right? So he got his, and then I bought all the parts for mine and stuff. And two friends from school, Sean and Victor, they were supposed to come over and help me build it because I had not the slightest clue what I was doing. I've never done it before. I mean, I had a clue because I watched like endless YouTube videos on how to do it. But they didn't come over, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. Took me 2 days, but I did it. And then I went to Fry's because I didn't know how to install drivers.
Oh, rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace, the drivers.
Yeah.
that's a pretty
Um,
hard thing to do.
Yeah.
Like especially when you're first starting out, because like you don't know you have to get it on a USB on a separate computer and then
Yeah.
load it up on your motherboard. It's like
I mean, a lot of it
Um,
is scary because you're
okay.
scared that you're gonna break the system and all this kind of stuff.
yeah. Oh my god,
Yeah.
flashing the
true.
BIOS, bro. I did that last year. That was scary for me, bro. Power goes out, your whole computer's dead. That's it. It's gone. Your motherboard's gone. That's all
Yup.
it is.
Damn.
Bro, the RAM clicks?
They
Nah,
are,
it's
yeah.
funny. I just had to say it, bro.
I'm scared of breaking those clips, man.
Bro, okay. Listen, bro, fries. Bro, what is up with y'all, dog? Okay, the
Honestly,
dude that helped me. Listen, the dude that helped me was either mad chill or he like had some mad salesman tactics. Okay, he did all the drivers right, and he was like, okay, so I just downloaded like 50 drivers. I don't know how many you need, right? And dude was like, normally we charge $20 each, but since I did it in like 5 minutes, I'm only gonna charge you 20. And I was like, damn, I just dodged a bullet.
honestly, can we
Yeah,
can we
bro, they do it first and then tell you the price
can,
so they can get you.
can we talk about fries for a
Yeah.
second? Like, fries was so dope when I was first building my PCs and stuff. Just like going to fries and like chilling and doing their sales and stuff. Now, man, you walk into fries, it's just like the Wild West. It's just the shelves are empty. There's one guy in the back smoking. Bro, like it's not how it
Rest in
used to be,
peace.
man. Like it's got to be the cover for like the mob or something. Like I don't know
Bro,
how.
careful, careful. We don't want to get a
I
lawsuit
don't
from
know
these
how
people. They're about to
fries
get all their money
is
back.
still alive. Like when you guys live again, hit me up. I will be the first person there. But bro, like how are you still alive?
Listen, I'm down to get sponsored by the
Honestly,
mafia. You know, hit me up with a cool little
yeah, you
bundle.
know
You know what I
the
mean?
dead body on the doorstep.
I support it. Let's
Oh
go.
my goodness.
Hoorah!
Uh, Dylan,
In
Dylan,
game, in game.
Yep.
PC.
Yeah, so actually, it was around the time you were getting your first PC, like you were first building your first rendition of your PC. It was like you were like, you should build a PC with me, and I'm like, all right, I'll look into it, because like I always wished that playing CS:GO more than 30 FPS, because a Mac can run it, but it can't run it. Like you can't really walk around that well. Like the only games that I had on my Mac were Red Crucible and frickin' CS:GO and Minecraft. Dude, that was it. I was like, I was looking at like, I remember I'd always look up games. I was like, where do I get these games, bro? And then I found out about Steam, and Steam is just like a wonderland, bro. It's like
Yeah.
the Toys R Us
Steam
for
is
your video
everything.
games.
Yeah, it really
Um,
is.
It's true.
and it was like I was like, dude, so many of these games require PC, and they're all really cool games. And I was like, I need a PC. First game I bought before my PC was even built, it was Arma 3. I don't know why, but Arma 3 was just like, I was like, I need to get this.
I mean,
'Cause I
that's
already
right
had
up your
CS:GO,
alley.
right? Already had CS:GO. I was like, okay, never played a comp though. I started playing a comp, I think just before you started getting into it, Owen. I think I was like, yo, you should try playing a comp or something. I don't remember. And then you joined me for a comp, and then that was it. You sailed off, and you made friends with Yeti and TP and everybody else. And
Like, I mean,
that
I
was great.
played it
Comps
for a little
spent
bit.
1,300 hours in that. Yeti, you spent way more, but we're not
Whoa.
gonna talk about
But
that.
way more, yeah.
You know, PC it just
Yeah, no, I
unlocks a
played it
lot
for a
of
little bit. Like,
potential.
tried it once. I tried it once, and then it's I didn't play it for a couple of months just because it wasn't what I was used to. It was such a weird game, and you wouldn't respawn for a while. And then once I finally got into it, I was kind of like, okay, this is pretty decent now. That I'm
Yeah, because like
okay-ish.
CS:GO's a really hard shooter to get somebody into because like you used to dabble into like Modern Warfare 3, right? But that's like the casual end, and CS:GO's like the deep end of FPS, right? That's like the competitive
What?
area. That's like hard to get into when
Right.
you're first like really dabbling into first-person shooters.
Yeah.
You got Tarkov
Yeah,
over
then,
here.
yeah. I mean, then you got Tarkov over here, where the recoil is literally up your ass, and like
Yeah.
you literally have to hold your gun with all four of your limbs to like actually control it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, as you said, Steam, where all the games are there. Bruh, when I wanted to play CSGO, I remember my parents had like a, I don't know, pre-built computer from Best Buy, nothing crazy, right? I literally Googled how to download
The
CSGO.
virus links.
And I would download all those like free skins and all that, and I got so many viruses on that computer, probably, bro. Like I didn't know CS:GO was on
Bro,
Steam.
yeah, before you know
I
what
was
Steam is, you
wild.
just go, you're like, how do I download this game? And then there's all these, like, download links to catch kids. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's rough.
So you really wanted these PC games, Dylan, and then what happened?
So, I ditched my consoles. First couple months, I was like, I don't really know if I want to stop playing console. After we got into CS:GO, it was gone. I was just fully PC, started racking up the games. You just get, like, I bought GTA. I think I bought 4 copies of GTA separate. Xbox 360, PS4, and then I bought it on my computer, and then, like, another copy because my Xbox one broke. Like, bruh, I bought that game so many times. Like, they could have at least given me some money, and now they're resetting accounts. Like, come on! I spent, like, a total of so much money on your game, man.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's just the games that appealed to me, and then it was, people talking about it. Like, when people talk about your products, that's what sells it, right? Like, you talking about the computer, you're like, oh, I'm gonna get a PC, and I was like, this is interesting. You showed me PC part picker. That's like the go-to.
It's the goat,
Hmm.
man. The goat.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
you
got
showed
me
me
into
that
it.
too.
You kind of got my PC interest started, and I asked my dad. I was like, yo, can I get a PC? He was like, yeah, bet. Your birthday present and Christmas present. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
was, that's how it started.
it's such a great thing because it gives you the confidence to work on tech, even if you don't have that much experience. It's kind of like a big jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah. I didn't notice it at the time
That's
because
very true.
I'm way more mature than I was then, and I understand this stuff now more, obviously way more than I did back then, because I can actually touch computer parts without fear now that I'm just gonna, like, it's just not gonna catch fire in
Yeah,
my hands
it's
or
a
some
scary
shit.
thing.
Yeah.
Like, first time holding my motherboard, I was like, bro, if I touch the wrong thing, this thing's gonna be gone. That's just $600 out the window.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to do that. But you
Yeah.
can reliably touch things if you have the right equipment. Like, honestly, you don't even need the right equipment. You just need to not be, like, on carpet or some shit. You need to, like, ground yourself,
Yeah.
and then you can touch it. And it's like, it's not as scary as you think it is. You just can't really latch on to the exaggerations that people go on. Like, oh, you touch your motherboard, you're just gonna explode in your hands. Or
It's
some shit.
still a risk that you're gonna kill it
I remember
with
that
static
feeling.
and stuff, but it's
Yeah.
it's much less than you really think about it.
Yeah, it's not like instantaneous, like just 100% chance. It's like, yeah, if you have like a anti-static mat and you ground yourself to your case, you're like 99% fine. Like,
Yeah.
that's like the
Right.
precautions like Linus Tech Tips takes, like static mat, ground yourself.
Bro, dude that was supposed to help me with my computer, Sean and Victor, when they built my homie's computer, Jonathan, uh, they did it on carpet. They had the
Oh,
motherboard on
oh my
They just had the
goodness.
motherboard on carpet.
they just
Oh
had the
my
motherboard on
goodness.
carpet,
Did they fry it?
put the
Bro.
CPU. No, it worked, but I was like,
Did they have
bruh,
socks on?
why? Did they have? Yeah, yeah, why?
Staticky.
Static. If you barefoot on carpet, that's
Oh,
less of a chance. But if you have socks on carpet, bro, you're basically destined to fry your computer. I'm surprised
I
they
think you
didn't.
got lucky
I
that
don't
day.
know.
Dude.
That was
Yeah, they got lucky.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. At some
PC
point they
God
put it like on
smiled
top of
upon
the
them.
box,
uh
but like they did it on carpet, and I tell Sean all the time, and he's like, "Yeah, but we didn't really care."
bro.
I'm like,
When you're
"Bruh."
young,
Yeah,
that's
you're
like
lucky they,
$100
they didn't
bucks
come
down
work
the
on your
drain.
computer. Jesus.
Yeah. Cost 'em.
For me,
Yeah.
um, similar to Dylan's story, actually, it was you, Owen, who like helped me build my first computer. I remember you were trying to save up to get the parts for yours, and you showed me a PC part picker, and I was like, oh man, like this is a really good opportunity, like to learn about computers, because I knew how much you knew about them, and that I was like, oh, if I could have one of my friends like help me build this computer while he's building one too. And I remember like asking you all these questions, like just as we're walking down the hallways in high school, like, hey, so like where do you like keep all the stuff on your computer, and like where does like the storage go? Because I had like no idea. I was completely clueless. I didn't know what the motherboard did. I didn't know the difference between like hard drives and like RAM,
Download some more
memory and
RAM.
stuff. Yeah, just like all these like terms, I just and like words for these parts, I just slowly started to understand. And I mean, I'm still incredibly grateful that you ended up helping me finish it, Owen. And yeah, I think like the first few games on PC was like Minecraft, even though I was already playing on like a shitty Mac laptop. Like it was like
The
not
Mac
good for
boys,
it.
let's go.
Yeah, the MacBook, the like original MacBook was like, yeah. And then Modern Warfare 3, um Black Ops 3, and I think CS. And then GTA like shortly after. But like those games, like once I had like the computer to run GTA and Black Ops 3, I was like, oh man, like I can, and now I can like upgrade and stuff like in the future because like I've built it by hand. It's just, it really is like a whole nother world.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Of
is.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No, I appreciate I can
adult
help you
Legos.
guys. Yeah, it really is. It's just a bit more risk and a bit more money. Actually, no, Legos are really expensive.
A lot more. Yeah, Legos can actually be more expensive than your freaking computer,
Yeah.
man.
Wow.
Jesus.
But no, I'm really glad that I can help you guys. I mean, I think it's a really good experience for someone to have if they're trying to get into tech or just anyone in general. I mean, you can save a lot of money if you know how to troubleshoot your own PC as opposed to taking it to Geek Squad
Bruh.
or something.
Don't even talk to me
Yeah.
about that. You troubleshoot our computers more than we troubleshoot our own computer. Let's be real here.
It's true.
You've
it's
helped
true.
all three of us probably more than you've helped yourself.
Hey man, it's
Bruh,
cool
yeah.
experience and it's you know it's a job. So well,
I mean,
not
hey,
right
that's
now.
why you're the IT man, man.
But I feel
You're
so
the IT
lazy
man.
every time I do it, but I never correct it. Every time I'm like, I got my screen shared, and you're like walking me through
Yeah.
something. I don't even read it. I just let you read it,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, what do I do
Yeah,
next?
that's same. I'm like, all right, Owen. Why's my game not working? He's like, all right, let me look this up real quick. And I'm like, bro, I just looked that up. He's like, it's the IT man's Google search.
Yeah, it's a different Google search, man. It's crazy.
Before we started recording, my camera wasn't picking up, and he was like, all right, share your screen.
Bro, it still ain't
And I'm
picking
like,
up. Come
okay.
on.
All right, share your screen.
And I turned it off and turned it back on
That's
again,
it.
and it worked. Just
That's
like
it.
you
My
seen your
senior
quote.
quote. Just turn it off and on again.
Yep.
Try
there you
putting
go.
it in rice.
Yeah, I mean my technical expertise, I guess, start with building a computer. I mean, I grew up and I mean I kind of like messed around with my parents' computers, like like changing backgrounds and stuff when they weren't looking, and I had the slideshow screensaver of all the memes, and yeah, no, and I just kind of one day I was like, you know what, I kind of just want to build a computer. Like I think some people at school were doing it or something, and I don't know, I just had this terrible laptop and I saw all these cool games I wanted to play. So I remember looking up $600 builds, and there was this terrible build, with an AMD 7860K and 8 gigabytes of RAM and all this terrible stuff. I don't even think it had an external graphics card. It was just all APU built into the CPU graphics. And looking back at it now, it was really not the best bet. But it was the best bet for my personal experience with all this stuff. So, having this trash CPU meant that I learned how all these cool tech stuff. So, I built this PC. I saved up everything I had. I sold a lot of stuff that I already had just to afford this thing. And eventually I did. I built it, and it had the same graphics ability as my laptop. And yeah.
Yikes.
And then I learned about graphics cards, and I learned, how those work. And so I got myself a 950. Put that in, and it was a whole new world. I could play GTA. I could play all these cool games. And then I was like, wait, why am I getting so terrible performance with the 950? And I eventually bought a 1060. And then I learned about how CPUs can bottleneck your video performance. and so I worked the next summer and I bought myself a new AMD Ryzen, and that's the same chip I have today. And through this process
too, yeah.
of buying this terrible hardware, I one became an AMD fanboy, and two, I learned about all this cool tech stuff and how to troubleshoot and do all this stuff. And I watched a lot of Linus Tech Tips. I think Linus Tech Tips itself really has, helped me a lot about how computers work and where things go wrong and how it works from a low level. So, shout out to my boy Linus. But
Just the internet in general is just so helpful.
yeah.
Like you can just Google any
Honestly,
question.
you can Google anything.
And like 9 out of 10 times. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Like 9 out of 10 times,
Exactly.
you'll find an answer.
Yeah, but I mean, it's it really sort of pushed me in my life because it's kind of like I didn't really know what I wanted to do at the time, and so it pushed me towards sort of the tech side of things, and eventually I learned to code and do all this kind of stuff. And I think without building a PC, I wouldn't have felt the confidence to be able to do all the stuff that I do today. But I mean, a lot of the games that I built my PC to play were just like the AAA games, like GTA, the newer CODs, that kind of stuff. Without my PC, I never would have met Yeti. I probably wouldn't have had a closer bond with Dylan and Carson, and also our friend Jackson. I mean, yeah, no, my life would be so different. I don't know what I would be doing now. Probably be an engineering student or something. Yeah, no, I mean, it's changed my life. It's as simple as that.
Agreed.
Even not just for the games, just for the ability to be able to do something like that. I not right now because we're online, but my previous semester I was working in IT at my school, and so it's allowed me to make money several ways. So, no, I definitely think
That's
if
super
you
awesome.
don't know what you're doing, you should definitely give it a try. Take a look into it, look how to do it. Get out there and try it, because even if you build a terrible PC, you'll learn why that PC is terrible, and you'll learn, how to fix it, and all this kind of stuff. And slowly your mental arsenal grows. You can do all these kind of stuff that you didn't do before. It's a great thing to be able to do.
Super cool.
Yeah, I think about stuff like this. Like, if I hadn't met you, would I really have done a lot of the things I did, like in the past years? Because I talk to y'all basically every day.
Yeah.
Bro, I swear to God, we had to
Literally
convince
every
you to
day.
fucking accept your girlfriend.
Huh?
You were so on edge with your girlfriend. We were like pushing you so hard to just ask her, and I don't think you ever did. I think she asked you,
True.
and then we had to push you to say yes.
Nah. No, what are you smoking on?
Bro, I
kid?
remember playing Halo
Okay.
Reach Infection, and now you were like, bro, I need help. She just texted me. I don't know what to say. I'm like, bro, just say it.
Alright, look,
And
look,
you
look,
wouldn't
look,
say it.
look. Because I was like shitting myself, okay? Cool. This is what happened, alright? Last year, sometime November, October, I
Near
think.
December. No, it was near February
Um,
actually. Like, when's y'all's
no.
anniversary?
Oh, this is a tough
We don't talk
question.
about this.
Oh no!
No,
Oh,
no,
no! I'll
no.
cut that out for you.
No,
I'll
no,
cut that
don't
out
cut
for
it out.
you.
Leave this in.
I'm
Leave
just
this
kidding.
in
I'm just
raw.
kidding. February 16th.
Oh, alright,
okay,
we got a
we're
good man.
We're good. We're good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was a close one.
What's it
Also,
called?
we were about to watch a man get butchered live
Yeah.
on television right here.
Nah. I mean, last year, no, November, October area, I decided I was gonna ask her out. Right. Boom. So I came to y'all and I was like, all right, I was thinking about doing this, and my boy Dylan was like, fucking call her, bro. Just
Yeah,
call
just
her.
call her, bro.
And I was like, well, shit, my man's putting me on the spot like that, right? Boom, called her, got rejected.
I
Let's
remember
go.
that. Yeah, you got
Ooh,
Wait,
rah.
really?
She was like still stuck in her ex,
Yeah,
right?
Oh no.
something like that. Yeah. Well, the thing is, she had like 3 or 4 past boyfriends, right? And all of them cheated on her. So
Oh right, she had passed
a
her.
little
Wow.
bit of
Jesus.
PTSD on
Yeah.
that one. So
That's fucked.
she hit me back in, I think it was January 16th or 15th, and we started talking back then. And then yeah, in February we
That's
linked
when
up.
man's life,
This year?
went skyrocketing.
Hey man,
Went
if I
up.
never told you to call her, she wouldn't know you were interested. She probably did know.
Nah,
She
I told
probably
you.
did know.
I was I decided I was gonna ask her out, but you were the one that told me call her. I was gonna ask her out in a different manner. What that manner was, I don't know, but I was gonna ask her out some different way.
I felt the vibe that you were going for was texting, and I was like, hell no.
I think that's what I
Yeah,
was
I
gonna
think you were
do.
gonna text her. I was like, bro, call her, because it means more. It
I
means
was
more
like,
than
oh
just some
shit,
like faceless ass words.
It's true. Yeah.
damn, damn. If she, when she listened to this, she's gonna be like, damn, cause she texted me.
Oh shit.
My
Oh, rest in
mom.
peace. Rest in peace. Beef.
Rest in peace. She don't like you no more.
Dylan and Yeti's girlfriend now have beef. Fat beef.
Yeah,
She
I have
better
beef with
not.
everybody,
We're
bro.
gonna get some
Carson,
diss
fuck
tracks
you.
going.
Oh,
She's
wow.
gonna come for you every time we play Among Us.
Ah
Honestly.
shit. Yeah, she's gonna just murder me every single
Okay,
time.
we know who it is. We know who it is. It was
Yeah.
Carson the whole time.
It literally
I
is
want
every
her gone.
time.
Oh man, I don't know what you guys talk about.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know what I'd be doing without you guys. Like, I mean, I think I would be more of a riskless person if Dylan didn't exist. I think I would be more. I don't know how to explain this. I think I'd be more like sheltered to the posh world if Yeti didn't exist. Like
What?
I feel like I would be more like limited to like my life view, like the previous one I had in England and how, yeah,
Ah,
and how upper class and all that, right? Not necessarily upper class, but you and I think without Carson I wouldn't be the same. Like I guess I wouldn't have the same sense of humor, the same like easiness to laugh.
Trapaholics mixtape.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Remix.
Walk with your boy.
So I think I think on the topic of not having met you guys, I think that would definitely be a different life for me.
Bro, I just really love you guys.
Alright, you simp, calm
I
it
just
down.
find it whack, bro. 'Cause like y'all live like grew close, right? But like,
Well, we
bro,
did,
for me,
yeah.
it's like, well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Now my man's
For
all the way
me,
in
it's
New
like
Mexico.
if I hadn't like pressed that button to accept that comp to meet my boy TP, right? If I had to like
There's
take
so
a
many
piss or
connections,
like
yeah.
go get a water or
Yeah.
like if I literally did anything other uh, than play that comp, I wouldn't have met you, bro. It's
Yeah.
wild.
Wouldn't met
That is
any of us.
brutally
No.
wild.
That's so crazy.
I think
Cause like I think about it, it's like I don't think I would have had like another community like of friends. Like we got Carson, fucking I forgot you two's names, but Dylan and Vulcan.
Damn, you remember Carson's
you
name?
didn't even remember my
But you don't
name.
remember the friends
You
you've known for
just
like
called
4
me
years now?
Vulcan.
Listen, bro, trust. I just like farted.
Yeah.
My brain
No, I mean,
farted. You know.
I think like
We got my boy
yeah.
Jackson.
I think
Everyone,
part of the
bro.
reason why like I think we formed a friendship is just because like I didn't necessarily have a whole lot of friends here. And I mean, me and Dylan were good friends, but we didn't necessarily do a whole lot together besides school. I mean, we went to the beach occasionally and stuff like that, but it wasn't like, we didn't play a lot of video games together and all this kind of
There was
stuff.
no glue yet.
Yeah, I mean, like, we kind of had different interests in video games and stuff. So, having someone who I could just hit up and play whatever with was a good thing. So, and I think without that, it would be the same.
Yeah. I
Agreed.
vibed with Dylan almost
Yeah.
instantly because
Killing floor.
uh, Killing Floor came a little bit after
Did it
CS,
really?
Yeah,
I don't think
it
we
did.
played a CS game
Yeah.
until that, did we? Or did we play before?
I think
swear
I
we
think
played
Killing Floor was a bit
CS.
later, but it was cheap, so we all picked it up. It was like 99 cents or something.
I think it was really early. I think it was in
remember
the
that.
first month that I knew Yeti, though. I think that's why it's so prominent.
Yeah.
I remember I watched some YouTuber. He was playing Killing Floor 2 like a few years back. I was like, damn, that game looks cool. And then like I never thought about it again. And then once we bought Killing Floor 2, I was like, yo, this is the game.
Did it
Let's
unlock a
go.
memory for you?
Yeah, I was like, yo, this
Yeah.
game. I have so many games now. I
Yeah,
don't play
I
most
mean,
of them.
Bro, I have like
Bro, I just got.
90.
I used
Oh
to
my
get like
God.
those 10 free games or 10 games for $5, and I have like some whack
You have so many
like
crappy games.
Turbo Pug, Kibby Toilet, and Shotgun. Never played that one.
Turbo
Pug,
Wait,
Pug.
what?
I'm trying to hop on some
The
Turbo Pug,
culling
my
of the
man.
cows.
Dude, watches you like play one of these games and it's like actually really good.
Bro, I'm gonna get the high record on Turbo Pug. Honestly, I'm gonna be the first Turbo Pug
Honestly,
streamer.
bro.
They
You
just
high
copied
score?
me.
Do it.
Yo,
You
rest in
won't.
peace, Flappy
Honestly.
Bird.
Oh, that was 7th
Dude,
grade.
Flappy
that was 7th grade. I
Bird.
remember that.
Flappy
It
Bird
was
was its own classic.
ahead of its
I never played
time.
Flappy Bird.
It was.
Neither did I
Really?
actually.
Yeah, apparently if you had it installed when
Really?
they got it taken off the App Store, phones were selling for like $1 million or something. I don't know.
Yeah, wild
Whoa.
numbers.
Yeah, rich.
Yeah, like you have people out here selling iPhones for like 7,000 because they had Flappy Bird on it. I'm like, bruh,
The fuck?
what is
Can
this,
I
bro?
yoink
And
some
now
of
it's
that
Fortnite,
money?
remember? It's Fortnite now, and people are selling their phones for so much.
Yeah, but I mean that'll be back. Let's
Is
be
it
honest.
not on the phones
Yeah,
Not on
anymore?
iPhones,
there's
no.
and I don't know. I think Google
Oh.
Play may have pulled it as well. I don't know. There's a
Weird.
I
beef
believe
right
they
now
did.
between Epic and Apple, which I kind of understand. So,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean,
Oh.
we're not
I
a news
believe
channel. I
Epic
don't want
was
to get into this. But
bypassing the microtransaction, right?
they were,
Alright,
but
cool. No
it's
news.
also because of Apple's dominance in the 30%.
True. Hey, you gotta get your cut, G. I like
I
your
like
cut,
your
G.
cut, G.
I like it.
Anyway, yeah, no,
Give me my cut, G.
we are over time, over budget, overspent. So I think it's time to wrap things up. So, Carson, anything you want to plug?
Anything I want to plug?
West Side.
West Side, Bay Area, California, baby. No, I don't really have anything now. Maybe in the future. But like, thank you guys so much for having me on. Like, this was way more fun than I thought it was going to
Episode
be.
2, baby.
Wow. Wow, bro.
Damn, he had low
That was
expectations.
a backhanded
I'm hurt.
Hey
compliment
guys,
right
he was
there.
just
No,
trying
no,
to
no,
be
no,
on.
no, no,
He was
no,
trying
no,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
no foul play to any of you guys.
We'll link your
but
stuff in the description.
Yeah, and I don't know. Hopefully, we can all do another one at some point.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
like to have you on again.
Definitely, yeah. We should
Yeah.
get you guys. We should get you on.
For sure, bro.
Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning into Akrazia Late Night. If you're listening on Spotify, check out the YouTube platform and vice versa. Subscribe on YouTube. We got to get those likes. Drop a comment in the description or anything like that if you wanna, see, or I guess if you want us to talk about specific things. We're happy to do that. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning into Akrazia Late Night. These have been your hosts, Owen, Vulcan. I am Vulcan. Owen, Dylan, Yeti, joining us with Carson. I hope you guys have a good night.
We the boys. Peace out.
Peace.
Yeah, peace.